Hi everyone, good morning. It's 8:30 in the morning and I'm awake for some reason. I've been having terrible sleeping habits, but I guess that comes with being an insomniac. I'm probably going to go to the gym in a little while. But anyway, I digress. So, I made a video a couple of, not even a couple weeks ago. I made a video on the 1st. And then while I was making this video, I was watching a really good episode of NCIS, and I didn't even get to see the endings. I'm still kind of mad about that. But the news came on during the middle of my video about Obama being captured. So I was like super distracted and watching more of the television than actually trying to write this video. So I just decided to stop and listen to what's going on the TV. So Osama bin Laden got captured. I think I said Obama got captured before. I'm still waking up, but whatever. Osama bin Laden got captured and killed. And people are going up to the White House. I live in DC, so people are going up to the White House, and it's a madhouse, and everybody's on the news. And so I, like any other college student, I decide that I'm going to go up there. So I stopped taping my video and I go up to the White House and I party for like 5 hours up there. I got up there around a little bit before 1 in the morning. Didn't come home until 6 or 7 in the morning. One of the two. So, I was probably with my friend. I was probably on like 12 different news broadcasts, and Geraldo was there, and it was insane. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's singing like Star Spangled Banner and everything like that, and it was really sweet. Like, everyone came together, and I mean, granted, everyone was wasted because there's so many bars right around there, and that's where the first people started coming from, was from the bars. So it's a lot of people who are just kind of drunk and, hey, what's going on over here? Let's all go. And it just became this big, huge thing. But I went there because I wanted to be a part of history. So I went up there with my friend. I posted on Facebook, going to the White House, who's coming. And so me and him went. There was some other girl there, but we don't speak of her because she's not important. So mainly it was just me, my friend, and some random girl. Secondly, I guess I want to talk about the first week of class. So I've just got through a first week of class by about 3 days. And it was pretty good. Like, I'm not really a big English fan. Like, I love to write, and growing up I always wrote books that one day I hope to get published since I was real small. And I like to write pretty well. Like, I love to write. I love being anything creative. That's totally up my alley. The problem is I can't write something that somebody else wants me to write about. Like, if I don't care about the topic, I can't write about it. I'm not passionate about it. And on top of it, the last 2 assignments, which is one that was due at midnight, or 11:59 last night, that I finally finished. I finished it at like 11:20, and then I got on YouTube and got distracted and forgot to hand it in. So by the time I handed it in, I had like 14 or 13 minutes to spare. So I was kicking myself at that. But and that was even with taking a nap and falling asleep writing the paper. Like I put my all into it, but I'm just not confident in my writing. The last paper that we wrote, we had to describe a picture so that somebody reading it could picture it in their head, like a mental picture. So I took the album cover from OTEP. I don't know if you guys know that band, but I really love that band. And I took their House of Secrets cover and I described it. Now, I got a 78 on it. And even though my teacher gave me good comments about being very descriptive and how it was really nice, the problem is relaying, I guess, objects in relation to one another, which I don't really understand how someone could be confused as to where everything is. But whatever. So I got a 78. I'm not very happy, and I totally don't even care about this class anymore. Like, I just can't wait for it to be over so that I can get into next month, you know? Because I feel like this paper that I just turned in isn't going to be good enough. So, that's my first week of classes. I do like this online thing much better than being in class. I mean, well, it's not necessarily being in class, but, you know, I don't have to print out my paperwork. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to have, you know, all these different drafts floating around because you have to turn them in. No. I write my paper. I save myself a copy of it. You know, in the same format that they would take to have you turn it in, like with your name and the title and the assignment name. I still do that. I save it for my own records and I just email it. And the last two papers that we've had wasn't even something where I'd have to like email. I just copy and paste it into a discussion board and I'm done. Like, this is so much easier than going to class. I love the way Full Sail is set up. Like, if you guys are still on the fence about going to the school, definitely check it out, especially if you're going to be taking online, because it's so simple. Everything's, I mean, aside from doing the work, everything else is pretty easy and laid out right for you. It's just literally, you do your work, you upload it to the portal or copy it into a message board, and you're done. Like, it's that simple. So if you have any questions for me, don't forget to leave me messages. Like, I've been answering Twitter messages throughout the night, and I have one on YouTube that I'm getting ready to go and answer in a second here, since I just logged in. But yeah, so I get the questions all the time, like, you know, I'm thinking about going, how is it for you, what's the enrollment process like, how much do I pay for my MacBook and all the programs. I still get people who are like, oh, you should go to this website and learn about Full Sail and how it's a scam. Like, I've said it before in my other videos, I'll say it again. If you're going to talk bad about Full Sail, I don't really care, because I lived in Florida. I took the last 2 years researching this school because I have friends who go to this school. I have real people, not internet people that, you know, that I follow on Twitter or I follow on YouTube. No, I have real people that I know who are my neighbors who are actually, I met them through my ex. They're friends of my ex. And I know real people who go to Full Sail, love it. They actually go for film. I'm not sure if both of them go for film, but at least one of them goes for film. And they love the school. They told me all about it when I heard about it 2 years ago, because I never heard of this school, even though I lived in Florida since 2007. And I did my research. I was actually on the fence about whether or not to do game art or computer animation, but after talking to my advisor, my first advisor, which was Denise Brown, we kind of came to the conclusion that maybe I should stick to computer animation because I don't want to put myself in only video games. You know, I want to be able to do visual effects for movies and, you know, short films and music videos and stuff like that. I want to be able to do everything. So I almost went into game art. I'm still kind of on the fence of whether or not I should have done game art, but so far, so good, I guess. Based on what I want to do, I could either do either or, honestly. But I know people who go to the school, so please stop emailing me and Twitter messaging me that Full Sail is a scam, because it's really, you really have to apply yourself. If you can't apply yourself, you know, how can a school be a scam when they're only advertising exactly what they're doing? They give you the education and the tools to learn a really rad skill, and it's what you make of it. And if you can't make something out of it, then that's kind of your bad. But, you know, and that's not even just, you know, including how people are complaining about their practices and their, you know, retention rate or whatever it is that they talk about online. But please stop messaging me about that, because I don't care, because I know real people who I could call on the phone right now who are going to school who love it. And I love it so far. It's only been a week. Well, it's only been a week of classes, but this has been like a 2.5 month process. And I love it. So this video is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to cut it off here and then figure out what I'm actually supposed to be talking about, because I'm pretty sure I got really off topic. But I'll make another video a little bit later, if I need to, because I'm not really sure if I need to. And then I will upload that as well. So thank you for watching as always. And I don't really know what I'm going to make my next video topic. We'll just make it a random one. So have a good day, guys. See you later.